Lesson 47. Let's see what happens next then. Here we go! In Something's Not Quite Right. Alright! It's time! Time to celebrate the great Mammon! Thankfully, we started kind of where we left off, where I thought where we didn't. Oh well. The results are in! The Science Fair I can't speak. The Science Fair Double Dome Geography Finals are over! And the winner is... me! All hail the great Mama! Come on, raise your glasses in honor of the champion. Ready? Cheers! Alright! Wow, who knew anyone could be so annoying? It's kind of amazing, huh? This shouldn't be a happy moment, and yet the last thing I want to do is celebrate. Well, I think it's fine that Mammon is such a high spirits. He worked hard after all. So now that the competition is over, it's okay if he left his hair down a bit. A bit. Sure. But I wouldn't call that a bit. Hey, Mammon, you're free to enjoy yourself, but make sure not to drink too much. Understand? Yo, I'll take a large mug of demoness over here and keep 'em coming. Yeah, he's not listening. You know, considering that speech Mammon gave, it's a miracle he came out on top. What kind of crazy standards were the judges going off of? I thought it was surprisingly good. Oh, I know what you mean. I felt the same way. I mean, it was such a Mammon speech. No one else could have done that but him. I'm not someone who understands complex stuff very well, but even though I'm not so good at school, I thought his speech made Devil Dome geography seem interesting. And I imagine him having gotten a high mark for that acceptance of his speech. By the way, Mammon, what did you wish for, as a prize for winning? I'm guessing you asked for gobs and gobs of treasure? Well, what is it? Huh? Mammon, are you listening? You? Yeah! You want to know what I wished for? I'll tell you. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Mammon fell over. He didn't just fall over, he fainted. He definitely had too much to drink. Dude, are you okay? Leave him be. I liked him better this way. He's nice and quiet. So what did Mammon wish for? The stuff of his dreams are made of, apparently. Whatever that means. Hey, while we're on this subject, did Beal end up getting what he wished for? Good question. Barbados, can you update us on something? Of course. A few points regarding location of the cooking contest still needs to be approved, you see. So it's just taking some time. So it actually is still happening, so it's not yet to happen. Okay, I'll shut up. The young master has already signed all of the necessary documents, which I then sent back to each of the parties involved. So it's official then. It's going to be held at RAD. That's great news, huh, Beal? You can be a judge and sample everything. Just thinking about it makes me hungry. Well, dinner's on me. Beelzebub, everyone, don't hold back. Eat to your heart's content. Oh, Lord Diablo, how generous! You're the sort of man anyone would die for. Yippee! Hey there, Macey. Hello, Simeon. Heading home? If you don't mind company, why don't we head back together? Are you happy about something? I am! Today is my lucky day! Ever since I woke up this morning, I have this feeling that something good was going to happen. And now it has, because I bumped into you on the way. That's nice. When I realized my hunch had turned on to be right, I couldn't help but chuckle. So, shall we? It's been a long time since just the two of us have walked home together. Since there's always been something else around me lately. I want to keep Simeon safe however I can. Really? Well, if I have you protecting me, then suddenly my current situation doesn't seem so bad at all. Now that I'm a human, I have to worry about being attacked by demons, you see. For anyone who had no idea and this is your first time being exposed to this information, I am sorry. Lucifer and Diablo know about my situations. Oh, so they do know! But no one else does. Well, duh. So they've gone out and they are making their way to make sure that I am never alone here in the Devil Dome. And ever since the other brothers found out, they've been doing a ton of help as well. Oh, so everyone does know. Okay, I'll take that back. But now something's different. Whenever you look at me, do you notice anything? You're taller? Taller? You think? If so, that's pretty amazing. I thought I was done growing long ago. Still, that's not quite the answer I was looking for. There's a magical aura enveloped in me, which makes it so that the lower tier demons keep their distance. It's Solomon's magic. It has to be. Before heading back to the human world, he cast me a spell to ensure my safety. It makes it so that anyone with evil intentions will be knocked backwards if they touched me. It was nice of Solomon to do that, and I appreciate it. But still, he's really such a worrywart. I'm a worrywart for you. Devil Dome Chemistry! I didn't ask Solomon to do it, and he didn't ask my feelings on the matter. But yes, I now have his magic protecting me. You know, back when I was an angel, I might have refused this sort of thing. Angels are supposed to protect humans, you see, and Solomon's a human. I couldn't put that kind of burden on him. But I'm not an angel anymore. Maybe I've changed a little since appreciating that I'm a human now. I feel like it's okay to accept help from others sometimes. If you need something, just tell me. Alright then. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. Actually, there is something you can do for me right now. I'd like you to hold my hand on the way home. That's okay with you, right? I ended up walking all the way to the House of Lamentation with you. I guess I just found it hard to say goodbye. Well, I should be going. Take care, Macey. Actually, wait. If it's okay, there's something I would like to talk to you about. Do you mind? I couldn't bring myself to admit it earlier, but I have a problem. Simeon, is that you? Yeah. Ah, hello, Satan. Great. I'm glad that I ran into you. I was hoping to talk to you about the science fair. I could use some of your advice. My advice? I'm not sure how much help I'll be. I'd really like to talk to you now if you have the time. Well, I guess that would be okay. But weren't you going to tell me something important too, Simeon? Don't worry, it's nothing important. Yeah, for now. I'll tell you next time when we have the chance. Well, let's sit down and talk inside where it's comfortable. I'm going to run in and get changed. Wait for me in the common room. Got it. I'll go make myself comfortable. Darn it, Satan. If I remember correctly, you entered the Devil Dome chemistry competition too. Is that right, Simeon? I did, yes, alongside with Luke, of course. Interesting, so you and Luke are going up against Satan. That makes you rivals. Well, I don't see us as rivals personally, more like comrades. Devil Dome chemistry, huh? That sounds hard. So says the persons who try to do Devil Dome, wait, what kind of Devil Dome science project did Beelzebub do? I forgot. Darn. Levi, Bill, what are you two doing here? We were here before you even came in. You're the ones who are invading our space, okay? Don't mind us, it's okay. Go back to wherever you were talking about. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So, Satan, what is it that you want to talk to me about? It's about the Devil Dome chemistry preliminaries. The prelims, huh? We have to write a paper on Devil Dome analytic chemistry, don't we? Devil Dome analytic chemistry covered a lot of ground, though. I have a really hard time narrowing it down to just a few points. What's analytic chemistry? Don't ask me, lol. Analytic chemistry involves the examination and I can't say analysis. There we go. An analysis of matter. There's no need to overthink, really. For instance, let's just say you wanted to know why Demoness tastes good. In your analysis, you need to examine the ingredients used as well as the brewing process, right? You need to investigate the type of magic used, too. You might even need information on the Demon King drinking it. Okay, yeah, I think I'll fall on you. Wow, you made it easy to understand, Simeon. Chemistry is a big part of our everyday lives. You could even say that cooking is a type of chemistry experiment. You're investigating how food changes when you add certain amounts of seasoning and heat in using certain magic. That sort of thing. So cooking is a kind of chemistry. You don't need to respond every type of... You don't need to respond to every time they butt in, Simeon. A healthy curiosity is good, Satan. I'm glad that they want to know more about the whole world around them. Speaking of cooking, that reminds me about the cooking contest. I heard that there's going to be an amateur category and anyone can enter. Interesting. The cooking contest. Alright, everyone. The time has finally come. Let the Great Devil Dome Cooking Competition begin! Have fun, everyone! By the way, you should know that this competition is being held at the RAD thanks to a certain student's extraordinary passion and enthusiasm. So let us give this special student a round of applause. Clearly that special student is you, Beal. Lord Diablo is the one who deserves the credit for making this happen. If I may have your attention, please, we will begin the opening ceremony in just a few moments. But first, I'd like to say a few words. Ever since RAD was chosen as the venue for this cooking competition, we at the RAD Newspaper Club have gone to extraordinary lengths to publicize and deliver information regarding... Hey, what's with the string here? Looks like it's a connection to the giant party pooper thing, or a giant party popper thing. Let's pull it. Whoa. Mephisto's in the middle of this grand speech, you know. You don't want to go and ruin it, do ya? 'Cause I totally do. That's what I love about you, Mammon lol. Mammon for the win. My point being, I hope that all of you students remember that we at the RAD Newspaper Club has contributed greatly to... So you want me to pull the string, huh? You mean like this? Ah! Wow! Look at all of that! It's raining sweets! They exploded into that party popper! Munch. This is the best opening ceremony ever! Ugh! Who did that? Who Dare, said that party popper! I'm afraid we're running short on time, so if I might have your attention, I will now give you a brief overview of the competition and how it works. I was not done speaking! Poor Mephisto. Chefs from several esteemed Devil Dome restaurants were kind enough to come serve as judges. Rizarno 6, Rizarno Ninertra, and Lidiable, we thank you for joining us today. Rizarant, okay, silly. Rizarant 6 is also serving as sponsors for today's activities. Just hearing the names of all those restaurants is making me hungry. Honestly, Bill, wipe the drool off your mouth. Now for today's schedule. The amateur competitions will be held in this morning, and in the afternoon, the chefs will face each other in the professional division. The theme of today's contest is Creative Cuisine. Initially, we were intended to allow only magic creatures based off ingredients we used. However, due to certain individuals' objections, competitors will be allowed to use any ingredient they prefer. Due to certain individuals' vehement objections? Why do I feel like I knew who that was? We were talking about magic creatures, okay? I mean, the idea of watching some of them like that? Blech. I knew it. By the way, the reason that the theme of the contest was kept a secret until now was due to on the spur of the moment inspiration. Anyone is free to participate in the morning's amateur competition, either individually or in a group. We ask those wishing to take part in making any necessary preparations in time for the start of the competition. I already planned to enter the competition, but now that I hear that we can work in groups, that sounds much more fun than entering solo. Would you agree, Seaton? Teamwork! All of you who have chosen to enter the cooking competition's amateur division, if I may have your attention. I have to say, I can't wait to see what each of you can do. I'm looking forward to witness some very original creative cuisines. Alright, we will now commence the amateur division competition. Good luck to you. Competing in the cooking competition and creating a contest for our preliminary report at the same time, I have to hand it to you, Simeon. That is some good thinking on your part. Well, it's like I said, cooking makes for a great chemistry experiment. This way, we'll be able to collect data from our report of any to win the cooking contest all at the same time. We are truly killing two birds with one stone. I want to help. Of course, we'd love to have you on our team. Yeah, the more people we have, the better off we'll be. It'll make it easier to come up with these ideas. By the way, Simeon, what are you and Luke up to? He's not going to compete in the amateur division. He said he didn't want to miss a single second of the pro competition later today, so he's going to rest and save his strength for that. Okay then, but who else are we doing that's competing? Looking for me? Oh no. Solomon! Aren't you supposed to be up in the human world? Well, I heard that you were having a cooking contest here in the Devil Dome, and I could not take it, could I? So I'm back in the Devil Dome, and I'll be staying for a while. Looking forward to fun times. Wait, you mean to say that you're competing in the cooking contest too? Not to worry. We intend to keep a very close eye on Solomon. Ugh! How did I get dragged into this too? Burritos, Asmo, you're not supposed to seriously going to be in Solomon's group, are you? Don't forget, I have a pact with Asmodeus and Barbados. We share an unshakable bond. I appreciate it if you wouldn't bring that up. Under any circumstances, it's a part of my history that I prefer to forget. Barbados, you crack me up as always. He said he picked herbs filled with compounds that promoted beauty up in the human world, and if I did this, he'd give me some. And he promised me human world spices that, when boiled with tea, impacts an incredible soothing therapeutic effect. Naturally, all I have to do is give all those things in my possessions, and once the contest is over, I'll give them to you just like I said. I was so excited at the thought of those herbs when I was told yes. I should have known better. Why did I agree to this? Indeed, I feel the same way as you do. Alright, so what sort of creative cuisine should we cook up, You really have to be careful of who you let into your group, huh? Regardless, what's better, let's get down to business. We have to figure out what we're making. The key to cooking. We won't win this competition by making an ordinary dish that anyone might come up with. Very true, yes. And we can't write a report that makes it obvious conclusions like the flavor and ingredient X from the very sweet to the very spicy if you heat it up long enough. Exactly. If I had it to be entirely new, original concept, one that will surprise everyone, while also being clear and easy to comprehend even for people who know nothing about chemistry. Cooking is just like magic. You can't think too hard on it, you just have to feel it. Solomon! Just because the theme is creative cuisine, that doesn't mean you can make anything crazy that you can't want, okay? You just don't get it, Asmodeus. The key to cooking is to be bold. You can't worry about making mistakes, you have to be brave. Ready to challenge the unknown. Ugh! That is not true at all! Barbados, just don't stand there, say something! Barbados, are you even alive? Please pretend that I'm not here. I thought you'd said you would keep a close eye on Solomon! I've had enough. I cannot bear to watch this insult of this art cooking competition right before my eyes. Poor him. He's going to feed that to the judges? Hope no one gets killed. Well, who knows? He might end up creating the century's greatest culinary masterpiece. Or not. I'm gonna lead to multiple deaths. Macey, no matter what you do, don't sample that. I'm not food. It's a weapon that sort of wipes out civilizations. Anyways, let us use that as a model of what not to do and put careful thought of considering into our project instead. We want to make something that everyone knows and loves. Something novel that astonishes all who see it. And it's also clear and easy to comprehend. That's a lot of asking of something that everyone knows and loves. Still, I like the part where being easy to comprehend, to emphasize the devildom chemistry element. Maybe we could make something that changes visibly in fun ways. So beyond just tasting good, it would be visibly appealing. Come to think of it, there is a type of herb tea in the human world that changes color if you squeeze some lemon into it. Isn't there? Yeah, butterfly pea teas. Wait a minute. It has a citrus acid and voila. Right, yeah, that's how it works. Macey, you really know your stuff. Anyways, I think we should aim to do something along those lines. Let's see about that. Yo, how's it coming along, huh? You guys are working hard? Go away, you're being a nuisance. I've only just walked up and the first thing you tell me is to scram? You obviously came over here to bug us. Hey, that's not true. I just came over here to poke fun at you a little. Go away. You can tell me what to do. So, what kind of super creative dish are you guys making up over here? The great Mammon wants to know. It's a soup. Soup? It's our special recipe, guaranteed to be good. You're going to love it. But, it's just soup, right? Ugh, maybe you shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. I did have my hopes up, since this is supposed to be creative and all, but I thought you had something super amazing here for me, but... Hold on. What? But, Macey, just now when you add that stuff to the bowl there... Is it me or did it change color? What just happened? Was that some sort of magic? All you did was chop up some ingredients and then it changed color? That's amazing! The concept of the type of color changing tea have up in the human world, we just applied the same process here. We took some demon arrowwats, which grows in the Devil Dome, and used some magic to chop and change the chemical composition so that it contains a substance resembling anthocyanin, however you pronounce that. Then we took some demon fruit powder and refined it to a substance that can be served as is suitable for citrus acid. When you combine the two, the reddest pigment of the demon arrowwat undergoes a magical chemical reaction, turning it deep blue. Yo, I did not understand a thing you said, but still, that's crazy cool. What's happening in this pot here? A moment ago, it was only beans in there, but when the water starts boiling, they transformed. We made a magical altered the genetic substance of the bean, shortening the time that it takes for it to germinate, grow, and flower. Soaking them in water and adding heat causes the natural magic chemicals reactions to occur at a radical accelerated pace, you see? You've got dishes that changes color, transforming, expanding? Wow. No matter how long I watch this, it doesn't get old. I just can't take my eyes off it. So the point isn't just enjoying the finished product, but the process is preparing it all as well. Very clever. Yeah, and every one of the judges is just mesmerized by it. We have one last surprise, a special one. Go ahead and sample some. See how you like the flavor. What is that floating on the surface of the soup? Is that a meringue? This is already looking delicious as it is, but what is happening now? This looks like another trick. When you dip the spoon into the soup, the meringue begins to dissolve, gradually combining with the other substance with the soup. The result is the soup that continually changes color until finally... Look at that! It turns into a rainbow colored and sparkles! This is fantastic! It's beautiful! By the way, the color isn't the only thing that's different now. It tastes totally different from how it did at first. And it tastes amazing. There's no need for the judges to deliberate on this at this point, do they? Alright, after much thought of careful consideration, the winner of the cooking competition amateur division is Iridescent Cloud Soup, created by the trio of Satan, Simeon, and Macey. Hooray! We won! And slam dunking into that conclusions. I'm kind of curious of what Simeon was trying to tell us earlier. But too bad we'll probably have to wait for the next lesson or two to find out. Anyways, I hope you guys once again enjoyed this gameplay series. And remember, for more future videos like these, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Olga Gotcha Phoenix YouTube channel. Until we meet again.